What's good, bro? What's good? Mac and cheese and pork chops. This is what was left over from yesterday. Hey, Yadira, how you doing? Thank you, Yadira. What's up, Caitlin? What's up? What's up, Jesse? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. My Wednesday is pretty hot. My Wednesday is pretty hot. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. If you can, please like, subscribe, and share out. If you want to donate, it'll also be highly appreciated. That's pinned down at the bottom. Hey, I'm already there. Part of one pork chop here. We gotta find turkey chops. We gotta find some. What kind of TV dinner? Jesse, what kind of TV dinner? Mm, okay. I remember the Hungry Man ones. I know that brought my probably good. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you can, like, subscribe, and share out. That would be highly appreciated. If you would like to donate, that is your choice, but that would still be highly appreciated. Subscribing and sharing out is free. How you doing, Miss Daisy? What's good, Mike? How y'all doing today? That's good. I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. I will not pull what I did yesterday, though. I will not do that again. That wore me out yesterday. You got a point on that one. Hey, Mike, you was there yesterday. I went live 5 times yesterday. That fifth live lasted a total of 40, a little bit under 40 minutes. Oh, I know not to try that again. Welcome in. Welcome in. Like, subscribe, and share out. Oh no. How you doing, Miss Sandra? After that fifth one, I was done. I love, bruh, Mike. I was not gonna keep going after that fifth one. That fifth one, I was done. Ain't no sense me lying. Whew, I was so burnt out last night. I slept good. That one person left, that fifth fly, you was like, man, I'm finna suggest this now. You might as well go ahead and call it one. And I didn't even, I wasn't even arguing with it. I went ahead and called it one. Shoot. Normally I'd have been to text everybody, called everybody. Nope. I scrolled a couple times and went straight to sleep. Yeah. This would be the only live for today. I ain't gonna guarantee a second one. Ain't no sense me lying. I'm not gonna guarantee a second one. If I do pop on, and that's just that probably just because I do appreciate the likes up on the board. I really do. I really do. Nope. Pork chop. Nobody. Nobody cooked today at all. Hey, I am sorry. I am sorry. I was trying. I was not trying to make you hungry. Hey, Michael, I'm finna tell you this. I had a crooked toe pork chop. Oh wow! I did that one time. I did okay, and I haven't done it since. A lot, but everybody's already crammed in the morning. From 5:30 to 12, everybody is crammed in there. I ain't finna try to fight all that. You might have a very small window to get in, and you might get lucky to get 15 people to actually stay. And that's not including the mods. That's not including y'all. I just got to be able to get 15 people to stay. But people come in and out so fast, don't nobody stay unless I'm either playing some partial game or I'm playing some song somebody like. Otherwise, don't nobody stay. Like right now, it's down to one person. I just had 12 to 15 people. And I ain't even made 25 minutes. Shoot, that's what I'm doing now. And I'm catching the hell trying to get people to like, subscribe, and share out. And most of them ain't gonna like or subscribe. Or if they do subscribe, they just subscribe and don't show back up again. Yeah, you right about that, Miss Daisy. You got to literally put yourself in the smallest spot to get the biggest outcome. How you doing, Edie? It's crazy. I got two people up. It says two people, but it's more y'all in the chat than it is people that's being shown. But I got 15 likes, and most of that is from y'all, and maybe two or three people. Sometimes I can hit up to 30, 35 people, and they're not all of them are going to stay. I can't drink the water with the cap on. Hey, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. If you can, like, subscribe, and share out. If you, that would be highly appreciated. If you donate to the channel, that will also be highly appreciated. Hey, some people can be scared to talk. And say like if you mention something with a dollar sign behind it, they're quick to run. But if somebody else was to mention something with a dollar sign behind it, they'll hurry up and help in a heartbeat. I say I had went to one live, and the same people that had told me to get a job was at this other live donating up a storm. I was like, oh wow, you tell me to get a job. But yeah, you're donating the person that don't need your money. And the same people that told me to get a job, was like, ooh, wow. And the person asked what happened, and I told him. And I told them what happened. And the person was like, y'all told this man to get a job, but y'all over here donating to me. And they said what they were just gonna say. She was like, nah, that ain't cool. Y'all go tell somebody else to get a job, but y'all over here donating to me, so y'all might also tell me the same thing then. One person donated out of guilt. I said, you didn't have to do that out of guilt. Don't do that. Of course, I accepted the money, but they didn't have to do it out of guilt. Yeah, I'm, and for the 5 people that are listening, I'm on my way to 2K. If y'all can help a brother out, that would be highly appreciated. I'm not asking for much. Like, subscribe, and share out. If you want to donate, that's your choice. But that will also be highly appreciated. I'm not asking you to give me $1 million. Whatever you decide to want to give me is your choice. I will appreciate that. Dead serious. I appreciate the likes up on the board. We can keep it pushing and go all the way up to 20 likes if need to. That'll highly be appreciated. When I first started, I had a total of 5 people when I first started. Yeah, I had a total of 10 people when I first started. I got my 50 subscribers, got my first 10 likes. I had to look. I took off. Now I'm sitting where I'm at now. I'm sitting at my low point again. I'm gonna take back off, and when I do, trust and believe it will be on. Shoot, if you try to get your 50, why you could have been had that. All you had to do was say something. We could have been got that a long time ago. What's up, Extra? How you doing, Miss Lady? How you doing, gorgeous? Man, take your time. Then you must don't want. Then you must don't want the 50 subscribers. Be careful. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. But I'm glad you here, kicking it with me. I'm just trying to play catch up on the watch hours. But Michael, I'm gonna say this. They will understand that you're trying to do something too. That you're trying to have a platform of your own too. Hey, I was just outside a little while ago, extra. It was 80 something degrees, but it was still hot enough for a man to come in shining like a new penny. I'm waiting for that sun to go down some more, and then I'm gonna walk my big ass right outside, talking about hoo hoo. That's why you always got backup. All right, that's why you always got backup. All right, Miss Daisy. That's why you got always got good people that you've been there for. That's there for you. I try to do my best to make sure I'm there for everybody, even though I might not be there right on time. But I do make sure I do my best to be there. Sometimes I just sit in the bushes. Just watch. What's up, mama's girl? Y'all some goofballs, mama girl. Y'all, y'all some goofballs. Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, y'all is some damn goofball. All I kept hearing was I'm like, damn, that's so funny. Y'all was laughing all over the damn place. I was like, damn, what's so funny? I'm trying, so I had to scroll down, start from the top and start reading. And I'm sitting like, dang, what is so funny? And girl, all I kept hearing, dying. And I'm looking at the chat, everybody laughing. I'm trying to figure out what's so funny. I'm trying to catch the joke. I just sit. All I did was I just sat there and I watched and I listened. You say something, somebody else say something, somebody else say something. All of a sudden, everybody is rolling. Y'all some goofballs. Y'all. See, I know I'm a goofball. I know I'm a goofball. But y'all was like, man. Oh, you got some whoppers? Oh, you can have them. You can keep them whoppers, girl. All right, look, brand the milk dud. Oh no, you can keep them, girl. You can keep them. I sat there. Next time I go in there, all right, look, throw me a plate, throw a plate my way. I got you covered. Just tell me to watch out. Here come a frisbee. I'll just put my hands up. Sure, it ain't the fact that the laughs are weird. It's just the fact, whatever the joke was, that was funny. The laugh was just the contagious part. Cause you could tell a joke, but once a person started laughing, everybody's gonna be laughing. That's why it was like I'm trying to figure out what the joke was because y'all was sitting there rolling. I was like, dang, I could get the joke. And also I kept hearing, oh wow, oh wow, dying dinosaur. Wow, why it had to be? Why? Wow, why? And I'm finna go on Jurassic Park. Why it had to be a dinosaur? Why it had to be dying like a dinosaur? A rar, a rar, a rar, a rar, a rar. I'm a dinosaur. A rar. I knew it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I'll put it like this. You know who that voice come from? Off one of them cartoons. Dinosaur, dinosaur, a rar. I used to copy off because one of my nieces used to watch the Powerpuff Girls, and they used to watch them so much. I used to come in. They used to come in, and first thing I do is I sit there, I look at them, be hiding from them. I look, and I say, ah. They get you looking around like this, and I do it again. They get to looking around, they try to figure out where this thing coming from. All they hear is that voice. And that little red devil, the he, she, or whatever they call it, she'll, they be looking for it. That shit be funny as hell. You got your wrenches. They just take the color blue out. The YouTube switched it up. You still got your wrenches. You're just not completely blue. You just got the blue shield. Next they gonna give. Next they gonna give you the blue crosses. Then you'll have the blue cross and shield. Well, what's been going on with you, Extra? When I see you over there giving me the eyeballs. Yeah, she gave me the eyeball. That's what. When I did the she gave me the eyeball. I was like, really? Really? You did not just go there. You gave for extra. You gave me that look like, really? Your fat ass did not just go there. Your fat ass. You gave me that look like your fat ass said, no, we're not going to do this. That's true. Hell, I couldn't. Hell, I couldn't help it. It was right there. It was in the open. So I gave my best impression. Arar, arar, dinosaur, arar. But my favorite. I know. I'm talking about as far as a goofball, like a being a goofball. Like, man, I know this fat motherfucker did not just go here. But shoot, I ain't gonna front. Sometimes I could do a certain thing just see if I get a reaction from somebody. That's what I did, and I got that reaction from. I was like, oh shit, I got that look. I already know what that look means. That's true. I get that look a lot if I do a certain if I say something and I say it in a some crazy light. And sometimes I used to sit there and scare folks when I was a kid, be pitch black, and all you hear is, "Where you going?" This is all you gonna see in the dark. If you're not laying down when you do that, they can spot a shape moving. But if you know how to hide in the dark, trust and believe, you can have a motherfucker running. You can have the biggest and baddest, toughest gangster run. Because all he's gonna do is start doing this. He's gonna reach for his little pebble shooter. Because he's not gonna understand how close that thing is really to him. I used to do shit like that a lot. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. If you can, like, subscribe, and share out. 20 likes up on the board. I do appreciate that. If you can, don't. It's your choice. Donate to the channel. That is highly appreciated. For real, that'd be highly appreciated. I might go outside in a little while, chill out there. Uh, sometimes around 7, the humidity still be high, so it's a it's okay. With the heat is dry, and I mean like almost close to desert dry here. Even though we might have quite a few lakes and we're close, pretty much close to the ocean, but the inner part, man, extra. It's like somebody saying we're gonna take some heat from this desert, and this desert, mild it down some, and set it right here. I mean, it. I go outside. I'm like this, like I just got done running. Oh yes, yes. Try leaving Illinois. Try leaving Illinois, and it's snow on the ground. When I say bird degrees, that's exactly what I mean. Bird degrees. Oh wow. I left Illinois with it being anywhere between 10 to -5 degrees. Go to Georgia where it's about 75. I go like this with a full coat, just peeling out the coat and stuffing it into a bag. By the time I got in the Tennessee, Kentucky and Tennessee, I mean I had to peel that coat off like I was peeling off paint. And extra, I took I caught when I took the bus down there. I met some good people on the way down there, but this 80-year-old lady, funny as hell. I mean, funny as fuck. The stuff, if I could remember a quarter of what the other jokes she told, be too busy laughing. I mean, we'll be sitting here damn near 4 hours still laughing, cracking, listening to the jokes. That 80-year-old that 80-year-old lady had had the bus driver laughing so hard that the bus did like this. He was like, "Ma'am, you gotta stop. You gotta stop for a minute. I gotta drive. This is." She had us in tears. I sat there. I said, "Well, you a good one. You a good one." But when you look at her, extra, she don't look 80. She do not look 80 at all. Oh, he was swerving. He was swerving. That joker was swerving like he had just drunk a whole fifth to the face. I said something to the lady when from the back you couldn't tell by the way she was walking that she walked like she was 80, but when you look at her, man, you'd be like, gotta be lying. This woman is not no 80. I mean, I honestly, extra, I'd have gave her anywhere between 63 to 69, maybe 70. That's the way she looked. I didn't see, I probably see a handful of wrinkles on her face, a handful, and that's all up here when she go like this. Other than that, there was no, I couldn't have seen no wrinkles on her face, her hands, nothing. Yeah, that woman, I put like this. She could give most women anywhere between 45 to 60 a run for their money. When I say I put like this. For most 80-year-old women, you wouldn't be able to say, God damn, and actually look. A couple of guys, we had to really look at her and be like, okay, she 80? That woman didn't look like it at all. She did not look like it. I was like, yeah, it did. And she cracked it. She said this and had my ass blushing. She was like, and some of y'all men, if I was younger, some of y'all men would have been mine. I, I had to literally look. I had to pick up my phone and do this. I had to literally scroll through my phone when she said that. I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, she just don't know. And I sat there. She was going to Georgia just as well as I was. And I sat there. I asked her, where you go to Georgia, right? She was like, yeah. What part of Georgia? My family come and pick me up from downtown. And I sat there. That lady, that lady would have gave quite a few women a run for their money. I ain't even finna lie. Because the way she was talking and the stuff she was had us laughing at, yeah, that woman was that one. I ain't gonna front. She was pretty. She was pretty. She would have made a man hurt himself. She would have made a man hurt himself about her. I sat there. I was like, hell no. This old woman over here throwing good game at us. I went to do something to get something to eat. I was doing something, and I was like, damn, I am short on money. I had like 20 something dollars, and the meal itself was 12, and I needed some cigarettes and another pack of blunts. That woman, that woman said, "Here, slip some money in my hand. Do what you gotta do." I go like this. I look back. I look down. I look back down again. I was like, okay. I went. I I, I, I bought my food. Bought my cigarettes. Bought a what was it? A couple pops. My little necessities. That by the time I got back on that bus, I started looking around. She was like, I was like, hey, where is she? Where'd she go? Yeah. She was like, she's coming out. That woman came out, got up on the bus. She got up on the bus. She sat in her spot, and she was quiet. And so I walked up while he was driving. I was like, you okay? You okay, sweetheart? You okay? She started laughing. She was like, you is a goofball. I said, I know it. I said, you know what? Look like you need a very big hug. She looked at me. She was like, is you flirting? Is you trying to get fresh with me? I said, sweetheart, if I was going to get fresh with you, I would have sat next to you and told you I was going to give you a big old hug. She was like, okay, I like this. Got up, I gave her a hug, walked towards the back, and she was like, you know what? You have really made my day. And they all of a sudden I looked like this. All I see was eyeballs like this. I was like, what? And I look up, the bus driver was like this. I see him point in the mirror at me. I'm like, what? He was like this. Everybody was like, want to walk back and sit next to me. What did you do to that woman? I was like, nothing. I ain't do nothing. Why is that woman skinning and grinning? I said, y'all see me get a woman a hug. But what I didn't tell him was that woman was trying to let me Copperfield and I wouldn't do it. That's all she wanted was somebody to have to fill her up real quick. I gave her a hug and took off. Hey, look, she could get if she wanted her groove back, that's all she had to tell me. We could have found a hiding spot. We could have found one, but I wasn't finna press that issue. I'd let that ball be in her court. I gotta be next to you to give you the hug. I gotta be able to be next to you, give you that hug, turn around and walk off. But you better watch out. If I give you a hug, I might tickle you. If you're ticklish, you might get tickled. A bear hug, girl, you'll sit there like this from a bear hug. Girl, I was doing all this. You'd be too busy laughing. So is somebody else in the chat. I took you so much till you I'll be like, hey, look, time out. No, I ain't gonna say who. I ain't gonna say who, but I know somebody else is ticklish in the chat. I think there might be one more person that's ticklish in the chat. Oh wow. Hey, I'm not finna tell who. You just gonna have to find out, mama's girl. Extra. That means that I'll have to put in a lot of work. Okay, I'll have to put in a lot of work. Okay, I'll work it. I don't know. It could be anybody. If I gotta work, okay, I'll put some work in. No problem. Oh no, she that woman, the way she was walking. I'm gonna say this extra, and I'm gonna keep it all out honest. That woman was not no frail woman. When I say pleasantly toned, I mean pleasantly toned with some thickness and look oomph in the right areas. When you when she stands sideways, you could see the table on the back with a hood on the front. And she had a nice shape to her. Looked like she could make a man beg for forgiveness. Cause the way she walked, yeah, she would have been able to tame a man with no problem. Can't let can't let some of these old ladies fool you now. They might walk like you, but once they get that man in that back room, they shimmy themselves off. Girl, they put themselves back together. Woo! You gonna hear that man holler talking about help, help, get her off me, help. By the time By the time anything get done, he back there about as weak as I don't know what. Cause she'd have rolled the hell out of him. Then as soon as they come up, she gonna walk like she gonna walk like she. What's good, Stephanie? What's happening? Them all they know how to throw. Look, they know how to throw that old cooter around. See, we could, you know how we call it. We got the stages of what is it? Old school. Then you got your cougars. Then you got ones older than that. I call them all battle cats. And she was one of them cougar slash battle cats. She's the age of a battle cat, but the body of a cougar. Hey, you look that woman make a man hurt himself. And whoever would have had her would have been a very happy man. Because that woman, that's pretty good. Even though I've had a family emergency yesterday, but so far everything is good. Only thing I'm waiting on is for somebody to come back home and sit themselves down. Shoot, set that skillet out there while it's hot. Let that skillet warm up. Bring it in. Set that joker on the eye. It'll be already according to the way cooked or according to the way hot. Let the humidity do its work. There's one place I'm gonna say never go to because it reaches up to 130 degrees, 134 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, and that's Death Valley, California. You can literally go there with a skillet and cook a whole meal. You can cook a whole meal in that skillet and it will not stick. All you gotta do is set that joker on the ground and it'll start cooking. Shoot, I don't cook. I just use the microwave. Use the microwave or the air fryer. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. I appreciate the likes up on the board. If you want to donate, that's your choice. But that'd be highly appreciated. I gotta go back in the kitchen anyways. I gotta do the dishes. Oh wow. Oh shoot, go look. Y'all got Death Valley over there. Shoot, all you gotta do, you ain't even gotta get out. Go. All you gotta do is step outside the car long enough, put a little oil, your egg, your sausage, whatever your pork chop, whatever you want to cook. Set that joker on the ground. You ain't even gotta go nowhere. Cause shoot, I seen a dude go to Death Valley, cook. That dude did something. I forgot his name. That dude cooked a whole meal on in the skillet, right off the ground. That's how hot it was. It was so hot that even cooked his food. Because they did say it's hot enough that you can actually cook an egg out there on the ground. Oh wow. Yeah. Shoot. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and it fucked with me a little bit. I went outside one time. It was like 94, 95. Wow. Wow. You know how you have your flies and shit and gnats, whatever, be flying around. You see some like just sitting there, just flying around them. I didn't see none of that. When I say it was so hot out there, the heat index alone, with the heat index, was like almost 112. And I was like this, just going to the mill. Not one flying insect was out. No, not even mosquitoes. Not even the cicadas. And you can hear them clear as day in the summertime. Oh wow. You know what? I might have to contact you for pomegranate. For a little pomegranate. Shoot. I I seen this it's a do you remember that It looks like Jolly Ranchers, but they're not Jolly Ranchers. They look they look thin like this, like a Jolly Rancher, but it's like a fruit roll up, and they were pomegranate strips. They were pomegranate strips, and they looked like the fruit roll ups. Shoot, those jokers was good. I even had the pomegranate juice. Oh shoot. No, actually, they were, all it is there's thin strips like that, and they're pomegranate strips. Yep, the palm juice. I drank that. I like that. All it is it was. I bought them at the store. They prepackaged in strips. Them moms are good. Yeah, you can take the pomegranate, make it like you would like you doing a fruit roll up, like you do gelatin, pretty much like a fruit roll up. Yep. What's wrong, Jesse? I would look. I will call you later so you can talk about it. I want to try that pineapple Kool Aid. I don't know where to find none of that. Sure. I I I only know one lady. Well, I don't know if she's still doing it or not, but she was making gummy bears. Ooh, now that sounds good. She used to make gummy bears, gummy worms, and like the sweet and sour gummy bears and worms. Shoot, that woman used to hook that stuff up, and she made the some gummy bears with pineapples and like different fruit in it. Literally hooked it up. Girl, you better make some money off that tree. Go to that store, price them at that store, and you know how to be able to price them when you get home. If somebody like pomegranates, get them four for $6-7. Oh, sure. Just take your time, Jesse. Take your time. You got it. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Yeah. Welcome in. Like, subscribe, and share out. If you can donate to the channel, yeah, that'd be highly appreciated. What's up? How you doing? Eatable sandwich. Oh wow. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was short lived. Talking about showing a nipple. Eatable sandwich. Talking about showing a nipple. Want my ass to show a nipple. Oh wow. Want me to show a nipple and they ain't even try to offer me no money? Ain't that some shit? Talk about show a nipple. Hell no. That's like a woman telling me she gonna slap me and jump my bones. And I tell her in a heartbeat, you ain't took me out to dinner yet to do all that. Take me out to dinner, you got it. Oh shoot, okay. I was good like that. She said, here they go, wiggle, wiggle. Shoot. We got I wouldn't mind having a pomegranate forest up here. Have a forest with a bunch of pomegranates. Shoot, I give me a bunch of acres, have a house, a nice sized house. I look in the backyard every day, see a shitload of pomegranate trees. Hey, this is all you gonna see. No truckers gonna be swaying their hip. Just take your time, Jesse. Sean, look, shoot. Got 9 people in the building. Like, subscribe, and share out. That's highly appreciated. What also is highly appreciated if you donate to the channel. If you donate to the channel, you might make a fat man dance. Hell, I might even turn some music on and dance. Money will make a fat man dance with no problem. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Uh, I might. I ain't gonna guarantee it too fast. I did 5 lives yesterday. I did 5 in the same day. I won't do that no more for a long while. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in if you can. Like, subscribe, and share out. That is highly appreciated. Welcome in. Donations are also welcome too. That'll help the channel grow. What's good, Daniel? I've been on be about an hour and a half. Oh, from yesterday, I did 5 lives, about an hour on the first floor, and a half an hour on the fifth. Oh boy, finna get started. So all 5 lives together yesterday was a little bit over 4, 4.5, close to 5 hours. And that's what we used to eat back in the day during the old slave days. That's what was left over. Pig's feet, snout, ears, the head, the tail, the ham hocks, the shanks. Shoot, I've always loved pig feet. Hell yeah. Barbecue sauce, or hot sauce. Them the only two that count. You don't put nothing else on them except for barbecue sauce or hot sauce. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, yeah. Hey. I can't stand pickle. Anything pickled, if it's not pickled herring, I won't eat it. Shoot, that you got to find the right pig's feet, because there are some pig's feet that have some meat on it, have a nice amount of meat on it. That the meat in the gristle is the best part of the it's the best part of the pig's foot. Suck the meat and the gristle off the bone, girl, with some bread. Oh, not pickled eggs. I can't eat pickle. Anything that sits in a jar longer than 2 hours. I put like this. Pickles is one thing. I can understand that. Pickled eggs, pickled pig's feet. Can't do it. I can't do it. If I had to choose between eating the hottest chip or doing the doing a pickled egg challenge, even though I might be hurting when I eat that chip, I would do that chip. I know I don't eat spicy foods like that, but I eat that before I eat a pickled egg or pickled pig foot. Canned pickles, I canned vegetables I eat, but pickled, I don't. It's just the taste and the texture for me. Hell no. I don't want to eat something that spits out cum. Hell no. Well, I've had some caviar. I had some caviar, so I might have to take that one back. But I ain't gonna try. I wouldn't try it though. I ain't never had it before. I like keeping mine attached to me. Huh? What? What, Stephanie? Uh-uh. What, Stephanie? I ain't say nothing. I ain't saying nothing. But I'm glad you know. I'm glad you understood what I said, though. I ain't say nothing. I can't do nuts. Not boiled nuts. Oh no. I knew. Oh. Oh, when he said something about the hold on. Let me scroll back. Right. I I was like, I don't want no dearness. I want to be nothing to have that could come. They don't, or folks don't be knowing why they eating boiled nuts, sauteed nuts, all types of nuts. When they eating boiled testicles and all types of shit, they eating a lot of that shit. Oh hell no. Ooh. All they did was castrate a bull, clip him, skin him, boil him, fry him, and eat him. See, shaking my head. All it's gonna take is somebody one time do one of these in that motherfucking bus. I'm done. I'm out. Shoot. They look. They can have them. They can have them basketballs. All it takes is somebody to be playing around with them animal nuts, and that butt truck can bust. Oh no, not the pitch. I'm talking about the actual squeeze, goofing around, and that stuff just busts out. Oh hell no! This is look, peach, peach and nuts. Woo! Hold on, that just hurt my soul when you said. I'm reading that again. That hurt my soul. He said painful. Woo! Oh, when the deer's wife asks what's wrong, he says nothing, honey. When the wife asks, baby, what's wrong? First thing he be sitting like this. Nothing wrong, baby. Nothing wrong. Uh, he be sitting talking about this, talking about nothing wrong, baby. What's wrong, baby? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I wish I could find some of the alien jokes that was always coming across. Hey, and I've been feeling sorry for the animals that be trying to jump the fence with the barbed wire across the top. Go, they cleared it. No, get hung by the nutsack. Hey, they'll be sitting, he'll be sitting there doing one of these. As soon as he go to squirting all inside of what's wrong, baby? Nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. He gonna be squirming all over the place. He gonna be telling time, doing the James Brown and everything else along with it. Soon as he's finished, all you gonna hear is, I feel good. Needed. I knew that I would. Needed. I feel good. Hey, got the strobe going. Oh. You okay, Jesse? You is okay. You got me over here damn near in tears, Stephanie. You was all right, Stephanie, Jesse? Oh. And I ain't got a strobe light. Not yet. I might have to put one up somewhere. I might have to hang one, find one, hang it up over the ceiling with a little light bulb on the inside. Hey, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. I appreciate the 25 likes up on the board. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. If you can, donate to the channel. That would be highly appreciated. If I was there, Jesse, I would be able to do it. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna tell y'all this. You know how most skinny guys wear those skinny jeans and be trying to sag in those skinny jeans? I got on some pants. They're not skinny. They're not the skinny type of pants. But the way my pants are on my calves right now, I'm sitting there looking like, damn, look like I got on some skinny pants. This shit look crazy as hell. My big ass don't. I don't look. I don't need them. And see look like my legs are suffocating in them. That's the thing. I only part that spandex is the waistband. Look, I'll do it just like this, right up in here. Them jokers is tight. Them jokers is so tight across my calf muscles, my calves. It ain't even funny. Tight. That's what my leg. That's what these pants look like on my legs. Like somebody wearing skinny pants. And what's with the eyeball, Stephanie? Yeah, like you ain't never seen a fat man with tight. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. I am not gonna say that. You might have. Pretty. Hey, it's just with my legs, with me being swollen so much. That's how my pants fit now. But it's funny as hell because every time I look down, I laugh at myself because it's so funny. But it's easy enough for me to crack a joke because I know it's funny to me. Shoot, I need to get, I need to trim everything down. From the waist down, I need to trim down. From the waist up, I need to lose a whole lot. I need to cut something off this side over here. Need to cut something off over this side over here. And I need to cut a nice chunk off the front. Bring everything back. Lose everything up here. Hey, one lady told me I had a ghetto booty. I looked at her, laughed, and kept walking. She said again, you know you got a ghetto booty. I looked at her and kept laughing. I was like, no, I don't. She smacked my butt. I looked at her. She was like, look at that booty jiggle. I looked at her. I started walking fast as I could. Every time I walk one way, there she is smacking my ass. Randall, why would you? A lady with a bubble booty. Randall, don't come in here on some sugar shit. If, hey y'all, Hey, y'all, listen to this. There's a person called That One Too Random talking about touching and spanking on somebody's butt, and they want somebody to let him bite on it. Check out the hidden message. You know what, Randall? I'm somewhere else with that one. Adios, muchachos. Sayonara, Captain Dodge Vidania. Peace. I spoke 4 languages. Ah. Shoot. He can't have this chocolate. This chocolate is not made for another man. And if you want to talk about biting on somebody, I don't bite fair. And plus, I don't do men. Don't do men. I love females. I love pussy a little bit too much to be doing a man. I love, I love pretty ladies. I love my females a little bit too much. I ain't on that. I ain't on trying to play sword fight. I don't sword fight. I like playing pool. I like I like being able to put the ball in the corner pocket. I'm not understanding why mugs come in here and think I'm supposed to be the fruitcake. No, for sure. Well, now the Fruit Loops are coming in. Now the Fruit Loops coming in talking about does it clap? And you will never find out. Too ugly, too worthless to find love. That's the name. You have a good one, Stephanie. I'm gonna try to see if I can get somebody to donate before I get out of here, so I can try to send my son to the store. All right, I ain't gonna front. Much love and respect to you too, Stephanie. I need some trees. I Need some trees so I can smoke. I will, will, yeah. 5 people in the building with 25 likes on the board. Can one of y'all donate to the channel? Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, hey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a little bit under 3 minutes left. We'll be here for 2 hours. I appreciate the likes up on the board. How's mom doing, Caitlin? Y'all hold on real quick. I'll be right back. To give me a pool with an enclosure where can't no animals get into the pool. I love. Let it be hot out there. Let it be hot. My ass will be in the pool. My crazy ass. I'll purposely if the water is too hot, I will purposely go order one of them big things of ice purposely and drop it in the pool. Drop that big old chunk in the pool just for it to cool down and get in it. Especially around here, you gotta have an enclosed porch. We got every type of creature you could think of. From little old geckos to armadillos. From the smallest of the geckos to the hair, almost the hairiest of the armadillos. Shit. Even the deers will come over and try to have some fun. Close that, you're gonna have to close that pool off. Literally. Try to go out there, you're gonna see. Sure, you're gonna come out there one day, come out there, try to get into the pool. All you gonna see is a raccoon something like this time of what happened. You trying to get into the pool? Go ahead, come on. Let's have some fun. Oh yes. Uh. My grandmother was the best on the homemade fries. But she used to do the old school fries with the flour on them. Yeah. You know what? You just threw me all the way back doing that. Now I'm finna be outside reminiscing on some old school fries. Nope. I like using mayonnaise. Or I use like if I'm gonna use any type of seasoning, I either do lemon pepper or butter garlic seasoning. I used to do the old school seasoning salt. Yep. I learned the mayonnaise from a lady that was eating her fries with mayonnaise. She had me try it. I looked back, ordered another thing, ordered two, made two orders of fries, and had mayonnaise on the side, and was fucking that shit up. Was fucking that shit straight the fuck up. Not even playing. Oh, extra. I'm finna. I, extra. I'm finna put you onto something real quick. You got a barbecue shop, right? You got a barbecue place there. The reason why I'm asking is if they do cheese fries there, ask them to do barbecue cheese fries. Trust me. Have them do put the barbecue sauce on first. Have them put the barbecue sauce in your fries first, and then pour the cheese on after that. Girl, you will hurt yourself for real. I used to go to the barbecue joint in my hometown when I had just enough money. I'll get barbecue cheese fries. Barbecue cheese fries, and was not playing. If I couldn't get me some ribs or something, I'd get me some barbecue cheese fries. Shoot, I ain't gonna front. I them barbecue fries kept me kept me going for a while. And the lady that was always making them for me, I have a total of maybe $5 that I done hustled up, panhandling, so I can get me some cheese fries. I, that's the tuna salad with the pasta in it. Okay. And when they didn't have no fries, that lady used to hook me up with a po' boy barbecue sauce and cheese, and I would walk home the with the holy bun. Ooh, Lord, I'd have been to had half that thing going before I got out the parking lot. She'll give me the macaroni salad by itself. I always call every time I see her. What's going on, ma? How you doing, ma? She was like, boy, you is a nut. Hey, you know what I came in here for? The best barbecue cheese fries ever. Everybody started laughing. They already knew. So I like my pasta salad cold. Oh, my aunt used to make the best spaghetti noodle salad with the olives, cucumber, Italian dressing, and the sliced the sliced meat. I want to say a capricola or something like that's put in it. It looked like pepperoni. It might be cotton salami. I'm gonna say this one more time before before the last 5 to 10 minutes goes out. Welcome in. Like, subscribe, and share out. That'll be highly appreciated. If you can, donate to the channel. That would be highly appreciated. That sounds good with the crab meat. making a cigar. But I also do play drums with them too. I got like $1 something to my name, and the cigars they ask for want $2 to $3 for a pack, and I can't afford that shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Follow the stick. Ooh, ooh. Follow the stick. Ideas are getting heavy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ideas are getting heavy. Listen to the sound of my voice while you follow the stick. Your eyelids are getting very heavy. Oh, sorry. Stop running. Do not run. If you run, you will fall and do a tuck and roll. Go ahead and hide, hide, oh hide. Go ahead and hide. You won't hide for too long. Oh no, not to the bushes. That ain't fair. That ain't right. That ain't right. How you gonna run to the bushes? You know I can't catch you when you get to the bushes. You know, I have a hard time in the bushes. Soon as I step in, all you gonna hear is ooh, ah, dang, oh my eye, don't. By the time I get through it, I'm all types of fucked up. All types of fucked up. Don't run to the bushes. Hey Jess, you just now finding out I'm a mess. Girl, I've been a hot mess since 1962. They tried to clean me off in 63. They fucked up in 64. They gave up in 65 and left my crazy ass the fuck alone. One of my favorite characters was always a bush runner, Elmer J. Fudd. I'm, I'm gonna catch me a rabbit. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. That was my favorite cartoon back in the day. Do 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 do, Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. Woo hoo. Do 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 do, Inspector Gadget. Yep. That was my shit. Every time that came on, the one person I was looking for, they only showed him one time in the whole cartoon. The whole time they did Inspector Gadget, the cartoon, they only showed him one time. Other than that, all you see, what's good, Gator? All you see was just him holding the cat and wiping his hand over the cat. Oh, wow. Thank you, Gator. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Wow, we had 2.5 hours again. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I probably have I seen that before. Man, I I don't know if I remember it or not. I probably have seen it. I'm just not remembering it. I'm just not remembering it. Dang, I don't. I probably have seen it and just don't remember. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, the Littles. Now you is really throwing me all the way back. I remember like the Gargoyles, the Mummies Alive, Looney Tunes, Animaniacs, uh, Voltron, Silverhawks, stuff like that. That I remember. Even the old Muppet shows. Yes, Ren and Stimpy, Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Rugrats. See, them the ones that I remember. The old He-Man and She-Ra. Oh wow! Now you really threw it back to the Alf. You re- Shoot. I I'm finna throw this. I'm finna throw this one out there. I wonder if you remember this. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That was the shit on the weekends. Every time she is in a different spot, you go looking. Carmen Sandiego. They're not gonna they're not gonna have another show like that in years. Oh wow. Throwback days. Throwback days. And honestly, he actually did learn something on when he every time he wow. I remember what was it? Which cartoon it was? They used to come on. It was the Silverhawks, Thundercats. Oh yeah. I used to watch all. I used to pretty much watch all that I can remember. Some of the stuff I probably remember what I probably had watched it and don't remember because it was so much, so many cartoons that have came on back in the day that we had a nice variety. I yeah, I remember Jim and the Misfits. I remember the Bebe Kids, the cartoon, and the baby was the smartest one with the deepest voice. Why? Then they came out with the Little Rascals. That was the Rascals, the Little Rascals. I was always called a Bebe's kid. I was always called Bebe's kid because I was worse. I was a bad little big head joker back in the day. Wow. I was a bad little big head dude growing up. First thing I used to hear when I come outside, there go Bebe's kid. Then you hear the next thing I hear, we don't die, we just multiply. You see a group of kids come out of nowhere, and I'm the ringleader. I'm the ringleader of the, and it's about 90 groups. We all come together. We all running around doing something. We'll go up to the school, the whole playground, pretty much the whole block that the school sit on was covered with kids from the main street, the side street here, and the back street in the back of the school. Covered it with kids playing in one area. When I say if a fight break out, everybody go into the schoolyard. Everybody. It did not fail. Are you here? Ooh, fight. Everybody run to go see it. It could be anybody. Sometimes 6, 7, 8 fights break out at once. And then we right back playing again. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't have to tell me to go outside. Well, a couple of times they did have to tell me to go outside because I sat in my room so much. But once I got out there, they couldn't find me. I would disappear. They'll see me in front of the house. Next thing they know, I am through the whole neighborhood. When they say you better be home before the light come on, if you be on the porch or you inside the house. And every time that light came on, I was always on the front porch. Always. Oh hell no, they don't. They want $3 to go get a bottle of water from the store. If I dared ask for $3 for something, I had to work for it. Damn, we do what 18. Let's see, it'll be 17 minutes to 3 hours. But yeah, I should. But I'm finna go ahead and get off of here. I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna try to figure out how in the hell I can make some extra money tomorrow. I ain't gonna front. I need some trees. And extra, if you got trees over there, pass some over this way. Help a brother out if you got some trees. So since I know you stay over there in the Cali, hook a brother up with some. That'll be highly appreciated. So I could come on live and be like this, looking like half a shack. Me sitting up here talking about hold it. What you said? Hold it. What the? Speak up. Thank you for everything you did for me. What is you saying, sir? All we hear is thank you for something. That's it. Hold on. Hey, see, I know y'all got some good shit over there. I know y'all got some good shit over there. Dude, but the one thing I can say though, Shaq, the stuff that I've heard about him, he's a good guy. Yeah, the basketball season, he did what he did, whatever he did, how he did it. But after that, he's always been a good guy. He even basketball through the basketball when he played basketball, he was always a good guy. He will always have prop. He will always have my respect. Even though I was just cracking jokes, trying to sound like him, but he'll always have my respect. Hell, I've been buying every time my son needs some shoes, I will go buy his shoes. He's been a big help with them tennis shoes, especially going through Walmart, selling them through Walmart. Oh yeah, I'll go buy a pair, give my son a pair of Shacks in a heartbeat. Cause I knew my son was rough on shoes. I go get him a pair of Shacks. Yeah, I go next time. I'm thinking about getting myself a pair of Shacks. That's if they still got them. Shoot, I wish they still had the Payless shoe store. I'll go get me a pair of Pro Wings. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Extra, Jesse, Caitlin, I appreciate all y'all moms being in here today. Hey, the shoes I got on are talking about they need to go ahead and put to rest. I got two pairs of the same shoe, but one pair hurt my feet. The other pairs are so comfortable I don't want to get rid of. And I got a black pair I don't like because I asked for one specific pair. Hey, my see, I used to do the wings. I used to just do the wings. I said, no, I'm not a pro yet, but I do have my wings. And everybody look down, it'll say wing, and I'll put some tape with some white so the stuff to get rid of the cover the ink, the little white stuff to cover it. I will put that over the Word Pro. Put a tape over it and make it white. Or find me some white spray paint, put it on the tape, and then put it over the Word Pro. I said, man, I got my wings. And must be hating it. Whiteout, yep. I used to use the whiteout. Go buy three the 6 bottles, tape on one shoe, tape on one shoe, and white it all the way out. It would take me on damn near 6 bottles. I used to sit there, shit. Oh wow. I was too scared to do that. I remember getting some British Knights. We used to call them bitch kickers. We used to have some British Knights. I used to do a lot of the British Knights and a lot of felines. So feelers. And and a bunch of Nikes. So regular Nikes. Oh wow. That was another name I heard. I used to have the black and white British Knights, black and silver British Knights, all black British Knights, royal blue British Knights, a couple of gray British Knights, and some red British Knights. The red British Knights I got rid of because I didn't have no outfit. All I had was a black outfit to go with them. Yep. I had the LA Gears. I also I had the I had a couple pairs of Adidas. The only pair of shoes that I didn't have. Wait a minute, I take that back. I also had a couple pair of Pumas. Yep. I had a pair of cross. I had a cross color outfit, shirt and pants to match with the hat and shoes to match one of the colors. All right, Jesse. I keep saying nothing to get off here, but I would ask for a favor, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna try to see if I can earn it tomorrow. I can at least try to see if I can make some money tomorrow, so I can get me some trees tomorrow. But I want to at least have enough to where I can get my niece and my nephew something too. So I'm finna try something out tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will see y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. I will see y'all. Peace.